Turning microphone 1 test, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Do a test to the microphone 1.
Microphone 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Apples, apples, apples. Oranges, oranges, oranges. Grapes, grapes, grapes. Bananas, bananas, bananas.
Tom, you want to do the handheld?
Oops, turned it off. Checking the backup handheld. Apples, apples, apples. Grapes, grapes, grapes. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 63rd Annual Rutland Recreation and Parks Department Halloween Parade, live exclusively on PEG TV. I'm joined tonight with my co-host, Stephanie Wilson, immediate past president of PEG TV and longtime volunteer producer and everything else.
Hi, Tom. Happy to be here with you tonight.
Thank you. Before we get going with the parade, it's right down the street. I can see it on the other side of the stoplight. I just want to go through some quick thank yous. A lot of people came together to make this happen, and we couldn't do it without them. I want to thank the good fellows at Comcast and Xfinity. You wouldn't be watching this if it wasn't for them. Bendig Paving and Seal Coating. They let us use this flatbed probably like 25 years in a row, and it's a great vantage point for us, so I appreciate that Chris delivers it right to my front door every year. Certainly the Rutland Rec and Parks Department, Kim Peters, Superintendent, April Chaffee, Tyler Dolan, and Colleen Shattuck, Rutland City Police Chief Brian Kilcullen, Chelsea Vogel on camera, the Rutland County Sheriff's Office, Rich Alnicki, Technical Director, Jim Boughton at the station monitoring the stream, and Nancy Donahue is the signal monitor on location somewhere nice, warm, and cozy. Stephanie Wilson is going to co-host a commentary with me. Stephen Wilson is here for tech support. Andrew Wilson is working the ground camera, and my name is Tom Leipold.
Thank you, Tom. Yes, 3/4 of my family is here tonight.
Right.
With my daughter Catherine at home with their grandmother, so I hope they're enjoying the parade from their cozy sofa as well. And we have big crowds out here.
Nobody can keep up with the Wilsons because you guys are involved in everything.
Well, maybe everything PEG TV, at least. It is good to be here tonight. We're kind of waiting on those flashing lights, which the blue lights, which usually tell us that the parade is on its way.
Yeah, it's going to be here soon with a crowd on both sides of the street, at least 3 or 4 people deep. And there'll probably be more than that before the parade starts.
We hear tell that this is one of the biggest parades in the past few years, certainly pre-COVID.
Right.
So that's wonderful to see those crowds bounce back to such wonderful capacity. And you can tell when you try to find parking.
There isn't any.
And there isn't any. And see lots of police are out tonight in full force, keeping everyone safe and staying with us, and that's nice to see.
Film me. And here comes our board president, Jerry Carvine.
Hello, Jerry. Hello.
We're on live right now, so. No, you're all right.
Okay.
You're far outside of the camera range. But,
This is my wife.
nice to meet you.
Hi.
I'm sure that we dragged down here. So.
Oh, nice. Hi.
We're saying hello to friends. How are you?
Good, how are
You're
you?
looking good, Jerry.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Glad you made it.
Yeah, me too. I haven't been in a number of years, but
Right?
thought we had to come this year.
It's a good night for it. You can hang out by the band if you want.
Yeah, I think we're going to hang out here.
Okay.
When it goes past here, we'll be on our way.
Yeah, just you stay on this side of the ropes. You'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Unless you want to be on TV.
no.
Okay.
Stopped and signed that thing with Nancy
Okay.
yesterday.
Yeah.
so
Good.
we're all
Good.
set there.
Nice.
And maybe next week we can do the bank thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure thing. So, yeah.
All right, guys.
Take care,
Have a good
Jerry.
night.
Nice to meet you. I've never met people on live TV before.
I know. There's always a surprise coming along at the Rutland Halloween Parade. This is the 63rd parade. We can't really say annual because we've had a few
Couple
interruptions
breaks,
here
yeah.
and there, but that's a lot of parades.
Right. It is, and I think I've been involved in 29 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe my first one was 1995. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I'm thinking 2006 or 7 for me.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go on YouTube and watch the entire catalog of PEG TV Halloween parades on our YouTube channel. There's
That'd
a
be
few
some
of them.
nice background, wouldn't it, for
Yeah.
when you're, I don't know, doing laundry, catching up on housework, just put that on.
Right. Yeah, I can relive all of it. And I do have to let everyone know that we don't have the wireless camera this year. Last year we had something interfere with the frequency of it. We tested it again this year, and it was also getting interference. So something in the 5 gigahertz range is interfering with our wireless. So I got top men working on it.
Well, as Tom Petty would say, quit jamming me.
That's right.
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 We need to broadcast here. So if you're missing some of those unique shots right out in the midst of the crowds, that's because we're having a little frequency issue.
Right.
We
So
want to make sure you get good pictures.
we still are doing 2 cameras, but they're static cameras. So we are going to still do the 2 camera close up and wide shot because we know the folks at home enjoy that. Right now we're looking at some of the crowd, and you can see everybody's lining up and getting ready.
People are getting their coffee. People are getting their boxes of pizza to bring over to their families and eat out on the street.
It's hard to eat pizza when you're doing commentary.
It is. We kind of go hungry until this whole thing is over.
That's right.
But that's okay. We got to be sharp, right?
I got a pocket full of candy that people handed to me, but I can't eat that right now.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if you brought me any candy, though, Tom. Speaking of which, do you have a favorite Halloween candy? I don't think we've ever talked about this.
Without giving a commercial endorsement, it's in the shape of a fish, and it tastes very yummy, and it's gummy.
Oh, sure do love those myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's named after a country.
Uh-huh. We tend to go for the chocolate peanut butter or the very sour in my family,
okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Yes. I think I read somewhere that Vermont's #1 candy for Halloween was the M&M. And every state had its own favorite candy. I was a little surprised by that, but apparently Vermont eats the most of those at Halloween time.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Makes good costumes, too. You see little kids dressed up as candies.
Very cute. And we're going to see lots of little tykes tonight in their costumes. There's one right there.
Right there, yeah. Actually, there's some credits at the end of the parade that we can go over now too, and
yeah, let's
so
do
we
that.
don't miss anybody. Mike Rotella and Rotella Kitchen and Bath for supplying judges stand each year. They certainly need that. They've been part of the parade for 60 years, Steph.
Oh my goodness.
That's almost all of them.
Older than us, Tom.
All City of Rutland departments for the collaboration and efforts behind the scenes. You know, everybody has to get involved. The DPW, the Board of Aldermen, the mayor, everybody. So yeah, it's quite a collaboration.
It's a big disruption to the city, but they make it look like it's not.
Effortless.
You know, they really do. They keep everything going smoothly for folks. They keep folks safe, and we really do appreciate that.
Initial Ideas donated the Tom Fagan Trophy, and they do that every year. We're certainly grateful for them for doing that. Volunteer judges for the parade, amazing volunteers without whom this could not be pulled off. And a special thank you to all the parade entries who put in time and effort to give our spectators a great Halloween parade.
Think about that. When you're looking at these wonderful floats tonight, think of everything that went into these efforts. Even if it's not a big float, even if it's just a small group of people dressed in costume coming up the street, we all know there's still a fair amount of coordination that goes into all of that. So think about that effort. We've had a beautiful fall too. So it's been a nice time for people to get together and work on a common cause and get excited for this parade tonight.
Yeah, we really got lucky with the fall season this year, and especially today. I'm so glad that the nice weather held off for one more Saturday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't say it's balmy out, but it's not terribly cold or terribly windy, or it's not raining on us, not snowing on us.
Look over my right shoulder and I can see a star, so a few clouds in the sky, but I don't think it's going to hinder us at all tonight.
No, it's very, very lovely. I would again like to thank our PEG TV staff tonight. We have Chelsea Vogel on camera over here with us. Thank you, Chelsea. We have my husband, Andrew Wilson, on camera as well. We have Rich Elnicki, who's technical directing in the van. Jim Boughton's back at the station. We have Nancy checking the signal at home for us, just kind of making sure everything looks good out in the Rutland County viewer area. And my son, Stephen Wilson, is here as a runner. Am I forgetting anybody, Tom? And of course, Tom.
I think you got everybody in wonderful effort. As we prepare for this a couple weeks in advance. You know, we test all the equipment and get everything ready, and put in extra time, and the staff really steps up for it. It's a PEG TV tradition for us to be here as well, and we're happy to bring it to the people at home that can't make it.
Absolutely. I like to think of this event as PEG TV's and the Rutland Recreation Department's Super Bowl. That's your big event of the year, right?
That's what we call it, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And for our area, we kind of get those Super Bowl crowds.
We do, yeah, we do.
Relative
I would
population?
venture a guess that there's several thousand people watching this at home right now and online, because it's also being streamed.
I do not think that it is at all far-fetched. I think we've got some big crowds, and then think of all the repeat viewing that happens as well.
That's right.
And you know what's nice is all the people who are here tonight and all the people who are in it can then see it when it's all over.
And when Chelsea gets back to the station, she sets it up so it replays all night. So if you're here watching it live, when you get home tonight, you can stay up and watch it later.
Well, we certainly thank Chelsea for taking the time to do that too, so that it can be immediately accessed by all of our viewers near and far. And you really do have those near and far viewers, don't you?
I do.
Can you think of the most surprising area that you've ever seen, watches some of PEG TV programming?
A couple years ago, we got a message from the Netherlands thanking us for streaming the parade.
Well, the Netherlands, that's supposed to be an area of very happy people, and we've made them happier with our programming.
We do experience a worldwide audience.
That's wonderful.
And I did hear a couple days ago that the Rutland City Halloween Parade has been featured in over 20 different comic book stories, in DC and Marvel both.
We are part of not just Rutland City lore, but I would even say DC comic lore. By this point. Now those lights are getting closer, viewers. If you're just joining us, this is the 63rd annual Rutland City Halloween Parade. Stephanie Wilson and Tom Lapolt coming to you from PEG TV, bringing this event to you live tonight.
Live. And carrying the banner are members of the Rutland City Board of Aldermen.
They are joined by members of a delegation that visited Hanamaki, Japan. Members are wearing the happy coats that were given to them by our sister city. A happy is a traditional tube-sleeve Japanese coat, usually worn during festivals.
Well, that's a good name for a nice-looking coat like that. And of course, you can tell by the noise and the lights, right behind them is the Rutland City Police Department.
Very happy to have them with us tonight.
They got that cruiser all shined up. It says supervisor on it, so I believe that might be Chief Colquhoun in there driving.
And we have the Vermont State Police coming right along there as well.
Yeah, they got one of their nice cruisers.
I think the car washes were probably extra busy today.
Yeah, they even shined up the tires on that. You must be going to a car show after.
It looks fantastic. Nothing is too good for our parade.
A lot of the departments are going to like small SUVs now.
Probably a good idea when you think of some of the terrain they have to cover. Police are well represented, followed by the City of Rutland Fire Department. I think all the little kids out there and the kids at heart love seeing all these big trucks and bright lights. Yes.
Yeah. And of course, the cameras don't like the bright lights, but it's part of the experience. The theme for the Rutland City Fire Department is Mario Kart.
Very cute. I see Princess Peach over there following along with the Mario Brothers.
That's what I would like to be driving.
Me too.
Did you play Mario Brothers when you were a kid?
It was on like Donkey Kong in my family.
Right.
Yes. I'm dating myself a little bit there, but yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah.
They're having some fun out there.
Yeah. I like the John Deere tractor with the red tires. That's cool.
Wonderful effort there. The Red Eye Riders, I guess that is.
Red Eye Riders, the ATV club, with their side-by-sides. And a crazy clown driving one of them.
Now, wouldn't that be fun to get one of those and be able to ride through the streets of Rutland?
Wouldn't be hard to park.
Would not. Red Eye Riders ATV Club. Were they with us last year, Tom? I'm trying to remember. It seems like a new name to me.
It does sound like a new name. Welcome to the parade anyway. That's good to have you.
Happy to have them here. They look like
certainly went all out with the decorations on them too.
They really
animated
did.
Some of them.
Yeah, good to see. I know we've got some new entries this year. It'll be fun to see the new, and it's always great when some of our old favorites come back as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And here comes Killington Resort.
They had a great showing last year, and I suspect they're going to wow us again this year.
They're making a lot of changes up there and attracting a lot of attention. So.
Their theme this year is called Back from the Shred.
And,
for all the snowboarders out there, a little reference for you.
That's cool. The skeleton driving the groomer.
Let's hope your first attempt on the mountain, folks, is not as bad as all that. But that's a great float.
Here comes the Rutland Junior Spartans Amateur Hockey Association. I guess that's Raha, right? Rutland Area
That's
Hockey
what we always
Association?
called it, yeah, Raha. This has been a tradition for more than 50 years.
And they've been around for quite a while, and it's a lot of kids involved in that. I know they have a lot of teams.
Yeah, it says they host the popular Little Bruins Learn to Play Hockey program. We see some Little Bruins out there right now. Fun way to get them involved.
Yeah. They always tend to lean towards the Boston teams. This is a kind of a thing in Vermont.
It's the closest we've got there. Oh, I see the car show go by there. For the Love of Kids car show.
Oh yeah, for the Love of Kids car show. That for the Love of Kids stuff, all the proceeds of that car show gets donated to the Shriners Hospital.
Oh, I know that's a cause dear to your heart, Tom, and many others.
A fellow by the name of Ted Shalosky does a lot of work organizing that, and as you can see, they put a lot of time into their vehicles, making them all look spiffed up. And there's a big turnout for that every year. They get a lot of support for that. And the car that just went by is what a Corvette looks like now. It's sure changed a lot since I was a kid, but they're still pretty cool looking.
Pretty cool.
Here's my meticulous lawn care and mowing. They're doing a Beetlejuice theme, right?
I believe so.
Bear with us at home. Obviously, the list is not in order, so we're trying to
catch up as it comes down the street.
Here comes the Rutland Free Library.
There we go. We're back on track, I believe. Adventure begins at the library is their theme. I love their little bookmobile they have going there. Here we have the Boys and Girls Club of Rutland County. Coming at us in a Naylor Breen truck here.
I have to give a nod to all the local businesses that pull the trailers and donate their time too for the kids to be able to do this.
You seem to have a Mario theme as well.
Yeah.
Mario is popular tonight. At home on your consoles and also on the streets tonight.
I see a little Captain America, a Superman out there, a police officer. Good turnout.
Wonderful to see.
See a skeleton dressed like a banana.
As one does. Big old monkey and only at the Rutland Halloween Parade can we see such an assortment.
They're getting a lot of feedback from the crowd, a lot of appreciation.
Absolutely. And the candy, I'm sure, is being handed out with enthusiasm. I just saw some go by right there. Oh.
And this, I think, is the West Rutland ATV Sportsman Club coming through. They did a nice job decorating their side-by-sides, too.
They really did. That is something I wish I had on my farm. Lugging some of those big water pails would be nice.
I would only need that to come up my driveway, but I still want one.
Yes. I think everyone wants one. A lot of fun.
I think Santa should start using one of those.
Absolutely. You kind of need one on some of the properties around here.
Look at this one here with the skeleton married couple on the top.
I love that. They've been married a long time.
Have.
All right.
This is our Rutland Region Medical Center, I think, Steph, is it?
Oh yes, building a healthy community. They have a Lego theme this year, I believe. That would make sense, right? We're building a healthy community.
Oh, that's cool.
With Legos.
I bet you PEG TV board member Tracy Moore is in there somewhere.
Oh, we'll have to take a look see if we can find her. We always see a lot of familiar faces at
Look
these
at that.
hospital.
That's cool.
Isn't that cute?
They even got the hands down and everything. That is so cool. Batman Lego in the back. That's great. That is really cool. Nice job.
Nicely done, RRMC and the VNA and Hospice Community Health Center and the Rutland Mental Health Services all working together to bring us that parade float. Oh.
Comes Down Valley Bikes coming up next.
Zombikes. That's pretty clever, Tom.
That is clever.
Zombies on bikes? Why not?
I hope they don't run over any Legos that got left behind.
I hope not, too. I stepped on a little bit of candy trying to get here tonight. Kicked a little bit of candy across the street. Felt bad about it, but...
That'll make some squirrel happy.
You're right. You're right. I hope it had some nuts in it.
We'll give the band a listen. They're doing a good job. Is that MSJ?
Yeah. We have the Castleton Alumni Association coming by here.
Castleton Alumni Association.
Presenting Harry Potter and the Hogwarts Express, along with the Castleton Spirit Band.
All right.
Okay. The Hogwarts Express was built by Larry Corsell, the president of the Castleton Alumni Association.
Which both of us are alumni.
That is correct.
I was less than a wizard when I was there, though.
Me too, Tom. This has got to be the Rutland County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, and their rollover car with two crash test dummies. Do you remember what their names are?
Oh, what were their names?
I think one was Vince. Vince and Larry, maybe? And they got an old-timer McGruff the crime dog in the back seat. Remember him?
I love that. Take a bite out of crime.
Yeah. Nice to have the Rutland County Sheriff's Department here. And we actually have a deputy here standing with us tonight, so we're appreciative of them.
Very appreciative of that. I love these moments where things slow for a moment and you can just take it all in, which is what's happening right now. It's a pretty impressive looking float coming at us here. Oh, there go our crash test dummies.
Hope they're safe on the way home.
I do too. This is East Creek Motors.
East Creek Motors going by right now. A nice flatbed, scary Halloween scene.
Very well decorated.
Very well done.
Well, I gotta tell you, I saw them on my way in and they did a lot of decorating from the time
Indeed.
I walked by them.
Oh, that's good. Here comes the Rutland High School Marching Band. We'll let you listen to that.
Playing the Batman theme. Another nod to the comic book world.
Got Batmans and Jokers and Riddlers in there.
I love it.
By the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. Here comes U-Haul with their Gotham City Skate. Marvel comic theme. There goes Deadpool on a motorcycle.
Nice to have U-Haul with us tonight.
Yeah, they did a nice job.
A lot of hard-working folks, and it's a way to blow off a little steam, eat a little candy. With the Rutland High Band, we would have had our pumpkin royalty, but they weren't able to be with us tonight, and their pumpkin royalty is Emma Ward and Beckett Patori.
Yeah, okay. And here comes the Relay for Life of Rutland County with Move Over Cancer. Their cow theme.
Move Over Cancer says we are farming for a better future.
Appreciate their work. Everyone has someone that's been affected by cancer. And up next we have the Clarendon Fire Department polishing up one of their engines, Engine 1.
It's a good looking truck. Everything's looking extra good tonight. I hope everybody at home is enjoying this, as we are.
Well, we're lucky to have a front row seat for sure.
Absolutely, and it looks really good. Well lit. The crowds are clearly enjoying what they're seeing. The pacing feels good too, doesn't it, Tom?
It does.
Everyone's taking a little bit of time so you can
Nice
get a
log
good
truck
look.
right there.
Yes.
Our camera folks are doing a fantastic job. Andrew and Chelsea. And Rich is TDing the whole thing very nicely.
Absolutely.
Sycamore Child Care Center just went by in a white pickup. Thanks for coming. And if there's ever a great pumpkin, Steph, one's coming towards us right now.
Oh, I love the great pumpkin.
This is 802 Kids.
802 Kids.
Hello, Rockin' Ween.
That's got to be one of the
That's
biggest pumpkins coming at us tonight.
That's the biggest one I ever saw.
All right, that's got to be the Red Cross. I'm not going to mistake it for an M&M this time, like I did another time, but I do believe that that is the Red Cross.
That's the mascot of the Red Cross. I think his name is Bloody.
Bloody. Yeah. Yes, it is.
It's nice of him to drop by.
I knew it. I knew it was coming. That was a good one. All right, that's still with the American Red Cross. We sure do appreciate them coming by tonight.
Yeah.
Dropping by, as Tom would
Of course,
say.
the country was in great need for their help many times over the years. And I believe there's Bobby waving in the back seat of that pickup. He's been the recipient of a lot of kudos and awards. He's one of their most passionate volunteers.
Well, if there was ever a time to need the Red Cross, it just seems to be now and likely in the future. There's so many events happening.
This is Rutland County Head Start, right? I think.
That's what we have on our lineup, and I would imagine that would make sense based on the age of the littles right there.
Yeah. Boy, a big turnout for them. I think they brought everybody.
Head Start is such a great organization. Truly does give a head start to these young kids. Gets them ready and prepared for big kid school.
Right, and they look like they're having fun.
They sure do.
Look at this little tyke in the wagon, dressed like a little piggy.
Some of these kids
so
are gonna.
Cute.
I know that some of these kids are gonna be up past their bedtimes, and that's half the fun too.
Yeah.
All hopped up on sugar and staying up too late.
When they get home, they can watch it and stay up later.
I know. Shout out to my daughter Catherine. I hope you are gonna stay up a little too late, and you don't need to tell me how much sugar you had at Grandma's house, right?
You could tell Uncle Tom I won't say anything.
That's right. He'll keep your secret. All right. We have again, this must be the dance studio, Heart of Dance, offering dance for ages 3 years old up to adults. Come join the fun. And their theme tonight is Cars, the movie. Seeing a lot of cars tonight.
Yeah, that's a popular theme. The
real and cartoon kind.
I like it when it slows down a little bit.
I do too.
Gives us...
I sure hate to miss anybody too, because I know everybody works so hard. Sometimes they go by fast though.
They do. Oh, they got looks like a Devil's Bowl type of car going in.
Nicely done. And all the dancers coming along behind.
That's so cute. They're all in sync. Right behind them is the Justin Thomas Memorial Park, which I believe was just recently remodeled,
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, and there's Roy Thomas right behind the banner.
Took both of my kids to that park over the years, and grateful to have it along with a lot of the other city parks that we have.
It's a cute park.
It really is. The community really came together for that renovation.
Sure did.
This has got to be Rutland Youth Theater with their version of Elf Jr.
It looks like it. I see a couple people dressed like Buddy.
Yes.
Oh, there's Buddy and there's Santa, so I'm pretty...
I love Santa.
Look at the Christmas... That's the Christmassy flow. Look at how good they did on that.
That really gets me in the mood for Christmas. That and having my winter coat on.
Yeah. Oh, look at... Nice. Nice job, you guys.
That was well done.
It was.
I guess it's excited for their performance of Elf Jr. on December 13th and 14th at the Paramount Theater. A lot of area youth get involved with those productions.
Yeah, and you can log on and get tickets for that at ParamountVT.org.
Wonderful. That'll be coming up soon. What do we have here, Tom?
My notes say the Guardian. That's a big Jeep there with the
Pretty
M60
cool
machine
looking.
gun on top.
And then we have...
Silva's Karate.
Right?
Yeah, here comes the Silva's Karate.
With the glow ninjas.
That's cute.
Very creative.
They're like glow nunchucks, kind of.
Love it.
A lot of yellow belts out there, so they're working hard.
And it provides some safety for all those kids dressed in black out on the street, right?
Right.
Put the glow sticks on there, and there you go. Oh, look at that little dinosaur. Oh, maybe he's not in the camera, but I see a little dinosaur with a pumpkin.
Grabbing
candy out of the street. Not gonna miss his moment. Here we are, the nightmare before Christmas with Virgin's Union Elementary School. Thanks for coming so far, Virgin.
Yeah. We'll let you listen to the band. Nice job.
Nicely done. We appreciate Virgins coming all this way for us.
On screen now, we have Ghostbusters Vermont. Good to have a bunch of Ghostbusters around at a Halloween parade.
Absolutely. I'm sure we're going to need them tonight. Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
That's right.
Their legacy is going to last forever. I think that Ghostbusters logo is recognized around the world at this point.
It has got to be. It says, we're back for hire.
They did a nice job on that. It almost makes it look like a real entity, you know?
Absolutely. So this can only be the Crescent Street mini bikes, Werewolves of Rutland on mini bikes. And, oh, look here, Tom, we have the Fagan family
Fagan
coming
family.
by.
It's good to have them in the parade. And last year, about a year ago yesterday, they dedicated the Tom Fagan's Batman statue down on West Street. So it's good to have the Fagan family here.
It absolutely is.
And it's Ray, not Leia. Last year you guys said Leia.
Oh, okay.
It's Ray.
Okay.
Chewie's here.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
She
Thanks,
was like,
Greg.
oh, like Ben. So
I'm sorry.
I told her I'd come up and tell you.
All right.
Thank you.
There you go.
We have Mayor Mike Dunges with us here tonight. Hi, how are you?
Are you in mayor capacity
to
or
see you
PTD
here.
board member capacity?
In what?
Yes. Freshly back from Japan.
Oh. And of course, instantly recognizable as Star Wars.
With the Green Mountain Squad.
I believe that's referred to as a Land Cruiser. I hope I don't get that wrong. They did a great job on that. The lightsaber, and of course, who doesn't recognize Chewbacca? Wow, she looks like the real actress that portrayed. There's Chewie waving to us.
Like Carrie Fisher's up there herself.
And Princess, the stormtrooper following up from the back.
I was always so creeped out by those stormtroopers when I was a kid.
Scary.
They are scary.
And this is the Model T Ford Club, Steph. I'm buying a Model T.
1917 Model T Roadster. How fun is that?
I hope they got electric ignition on there and not crank start. That's where the term cranky actually came from. If you had trouble starting your car back then, you'd go to work angry and they'd call you cranky.
I did not know that,
I heard.
Tom. Next, we have the Expanding Minds Early Learning Center. Expanding Minds Early Learning Center and Little Adventures Academy, giving us Inside Out 2. That's a great movie, by the way. Saw that over the summer.
Little balloon bubble. That's cute.
Nicely done. The Rutland County RC Flyers. Look at
that's
that.
a cute float.
I love it.
They got one of their radio-controlled airplanes on the float.
Now let's listen to the Rutland Town School bringing us Thriller. fantastic turnout by the Rutland Town School Band.
That was great.
Really well done.
That iconic Michael Jackson song, one of the most influential records of all time. They did a great job
Those
on it.
are young kids. They did that really well.
Yes, they did. And here comes Rave, Rutland area vehicle enthusiast with their vintage and some early and late model car stuff.
Boy, you know, I just feel like it wouldn't be the same if they weren't here with us. I love seeing these cars.
They make a great turnout at every parade, and I also go to their car show every year, and they usually donate all their proceeds to a different nonprofit.
They do a tremendous amount of fundraising for local nonprofits, and they seem to have fun doing it.
They do, and they always keep their cars in tip-top shape.
And the cars are looking fine
we just
tonight.
saw a nice orange Mustang go by, and the car in front of us is probably late 30s, early 40s, I would say. A little bit before my time, but you got the Santa and Grinch in the same vehicle. That's very unusual. Only Rave could pull that off.
Well, let's just hope that the Grinch doesn't steal all Santa's presents while he's in there.
Next up, we have a beautifully restored Ford Edsel station wagon. You don't see those very often at all anywhere because they weren't very popular, so there's not a lot of them around. But that one is gorgeous.
I love it.
Here comes a 60s vintage Mustang. Nice maroon, white stripe, two-tone.
Very sharp.
10 pickup. I always liked those when I was a kid. Those rims that are on that are very popular in the 1970s.
I love that
If you
color,
remember,
too.
I know you were little.
I was a little bit of a tyke back then, but
Nice job, Rave. Thank you for coming.
thank you, Rave.
If you ever want to donate one of those vehicles to me, just let me know.
Absolutely. Grab the beat, feel the rhythm. This can only be Drum Journeys of the Earth.
And where would the Rutland Halloween Parade be without From Journeys of Earth and the Skellies?
That's right. This year they will be continuing the Pirates of the Caribbean theme.
We'll let you listen. I'm always amazed with the costumes when they do a famous movie character, how much it actually looks like the real actor.
Absolutely, and look at that ship.
I mean,
that is incredible.
Yeah, look at the work that they put into that, and they're pushing that by hand. That's human power or skeleton power.
That was a wonderful performance.
It was.
I would, I see things in this parade that I would pay to see, and you don't even have to here at the Rutland City Parade. Just come on down, and it's all here. Or tune in.
Yeah, really would be comparable at the Macy's Day Parade.
Welcome to Whoville. This is Casella Construction and Casella Waste on behalf of Wheels for Warmth. A very big fundraiser going on this weekend.
That's a really good fundraiser. If you have any tires that are still roadworthy and you want to donate them, that's what Wheels for Warmth is for.
And they do a wonderful, wonderful job with that.
What a great Christmas tree. Keep the Grinch away.
I still get a little starstruck when I see the Grinch. And Santa.
Boy. I think they must be after they won his heart over, because he seems like he's in a good mood.
We won him over at the Rutland City Halloween Parade.
Am I a page ahead?
That's what I'm trying to figure
I would guess that vehicle's from the Armory, and I'm right. That's U.S. Army recruiting from Rutland. It just went by in the
nice Army vehicle that just went by there.
Sure, that thing is good in the snow.
Yes. And that's for the Army recruiting branch that we have here in Rutland.
If you're thinking about joining the Army, you get to drive stuff like that, which is fun.
The Vermont Farmers Market is coming up next with their spooky farm. I actually walked in tonight with a couple of farm animals from that.
Is that right?
Yes.
Spooky?
They're actually pretty furry and friendly.
I got a turkey on there that says "Eat ham." That's cute.
Very cute. Boy, do we love our farmers market. Open year-round here in Rutland. Outside for half the year and inside for the other half.
That's cute. Hey, the folks that dress like farm animals are nice and warm.
Yes, I told them. I said, you got the lucky costumes tonight. I wouldn't want to be in one of those little dance costumes or something. Yeah, the farmers market does so much in our community, and we're glad to have them year-round. What do we have coming up here? Is this some kind of baby shark? Or?
O'Reilly Auto Parts sponsored this float.
Baby shark.
Baby shark.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay, don't get that stuck in your head all night. It'll happen.
Thanks for coming.
Everybody now, baby shark.
I don't know the song.
Baby shark.
I tried to avoid getting
shark.
hypnotized by that.
Mommy shark. All right.
Next up is the Vermont State Fair, sponsored by Diamonds and More.
Boy, did we have a good fair this year. I, like so many others, went back this year, having not gone in a few years, and I was impressed.
And I think we have a king and queen in the car here. I'm not sure.
Got a little bit of pumpkin royalty?
Yeah, possibly.
Ooh.
Yeah, they did put on a good fair this year. I'm glad they had a good turnout.
I think we saw West Rutland pumpkin royalty, Cayman Pratt and Isabella Coombs.
Okay.
I hope I got that right. It's a good-looking float. Still the Vermont State Fair coming along here.
And it looks like a Where's Waldo theme in the car. Somebody's blowing bubbles. See bubbles floating around.
And Vermont Empire coming right behind. VT Empire.
There's a nice 4x4. They
Did a nice job on that.
Very cool.
Instead of truck, it says trolk, which is a combination between a truck and the Hulk.
There you go. Troke.
Is this New Story Center still? I think. Maybe not.
It might still be Vermont Empire,
Yeah,
part of that
I think so.
that caravan, if you will.
More nice trucks, probably
More
all
nice
together.
trucks all together.
Yeah.
BT Empire, Vermont Empire.
Nice being up that high, but those are hard to park.
I would imagine. A lot of these vehicles park themselves these days.
Yeah.
I think this must be the New Story Center with Inside Out, Ride in Bing Bong's wagon as we explore our feelings. I loved Inside Out, and I loved Inside Out too.
Bing Bong's wagon looks like it's a fun thing to be in.
My daughter Catherine loves those Inside Out movies. We've seen them a few times.
Well,
I got to catch up with the second one a couple more times.
That's why you're here, because you're more up on pop culture than I am. Well,
Yeah, the kids will keep you in it for a while.
after Ghostbusters, I'm in the dark.
You lost the last 4
That's
decades.
right. Once you get past the 80s, I kind of fade out.
Well, this is well done, isn't it? Hathaway Farm and Corn Maze.
They always do a nice job.
The Haunting of Hathaway Farm.
Yeah,
That's a spooky.
Yeah, Frankenstein on the front of their. Or actually, it's not.
It's like a baby
It
Frankenstein.
looks like Frankenstein as a baby.
Or is it like a Children of the Corn?
And
you
more
know?
terrifying than.
You know, the Stephen King
Right.
Children of the Corn
Yeah, Malachi.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I know that reference.
Yeah. Well, it was from the 80s.
Yeah, that's right.
Well done. They do a nice job with that.
Look at how spooky that looks.
It really is.
Scarecrows with the glowing faces.
And they sure do put on a really excellent corn maze.
If I got lost in that, I'd be scared.
I did get lost in there one time with a couple of 3-year-old boys.
Really?
Yeah. We found our way out.
Boy, they went all out on that.
Well done. Coming up, the Vermont Army National Guard.
They brought one of their Humvees with them today.
We appreciate their being here with us tonight.
Yeah, we got to support them and appreciate what they do for our country.
We've had Army recruiting and the Vermont Army National Guard, a really good turnout from our Army folks tonight. We appreciate them.
Yeah, here's another one of their utilitarian vehicles. We certainly appreciate everything the Vermont Army National Guard does, home and overseas.
Absolutely, and when we get these big storms too, and they go down south or out to the Midwest
That's right.
and help out.
Yeah, and they also help on deployments overseas too. So,
Here's your neighbor, Tom, the Westminster Cracker,
Yeah.
right near Peg TV
across
here.
from Peg TV, they got a Peanuts theme going this year.
I love
Great
it.
Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
One of my favorites. Got to remember to tune into that before Halloween.
They got all the Peanuts characters, Sally and Snoopy and
Linus,
Franklin.
and Charlie.
yeah, they
Is
did
Big
them
Ben
all.
in there? He's one of my favorites.
Little boy in the wagon is Woodstock. Nice job.
Well done. We have Pumpkin Royalty coming up. I believe we're seeing Pumpkin Royalty.
Are they in the back of the
West
truck?
Rutland?
I think they are in the back of the truck. I didn't see them.
So this would be
West Rutland.
Cayman Pratt and
Yeah, the
Isabella
Pumpkin Royalty was in the
Coombs.
back of the pickup. I
Yeah.
didn't see them.
Isabella and Cayman from West Rutland.
All right, we'll let you listen to the band.
This is still part of Phantom of the Opera, I believe, West Rutland High School.
Yeah, you can tell that. There's the Phantom right there on the piano.
And they, of course, played that song for us, Phantom of the Opera.
Little Jeeps.
So cute.
Oh, to be a kid again.
All right, this is, I believe, coming up is my hometown with Pittsford Automotive Center.
Oh, good.
The theme is have a Jeep-tastic Halloween. Oh, look at that.
What they did to the Jeep.
Now, I have to tell you, this business is well known now for their funny signs that they put out by the road. And they keep changing, you know, the saying on the sign.
You know, I would appreciate that.
And you got to take a look sometime if you're heading heading north on Route 7. Take a look at their signs.
They did a nice job making the Jeeps look scary.
These are looking great.
Giant skeleton. Nice work.
Here's a sign right there.
That's a really nice work. Let's give them a pumpkin to talk about.
Let's give them pumpkin to talk about. I get it. All right.
I think Bonnie Raitt would really appreciate that one.
That's a good one.
And here comes Papa Smurf in a Jeep. Remember him?
La 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 la.
I think that's Papa Smurf. Either that or it's a new character that I don't know, and I'm going to get teased later.
Yes, it has happened. We've both done it.
Nice job. Wow.
Well done.
It's a Beetlejuice themed Jeep going by. Wow, look at the detail on that.
Happy to have Pittsford Automotive Center with us this year with a really, really fun entry.
Thank you for putting in the time to really make these things so detailed. Too bad the parade didn't go so much slower so you can spend more time looking at everything.
These entrants really kick it up a notch every year, it feels like.
Each one that goes by is just amazing.
We'll have to watch it again when you're back at home and slow it down a little bit, pause, and really take a good look.
Here goes the Shriner Cairo Temple mini choppers. Those guys are always fun. Of course, that's all part of the Shriners Hospital and their outreach and public relations.
There's the big Shriner right there.
And I think that's actually Ted Solosky right there, the fellow that heads up the car show. He's driving too fast. He's going to get a ticket.
Yes, lots of little kids here lining up in the streets.
I think they're anticipating candy being thrown out.
Waiting for their candy. We're a little more civilized these days. We're not allowed to throw the candy anymore. We have to hand them out so as not to have any injuries.
Somebody's apple just ran towards Andrew. Rolled towards Andrew. I mean, look at the detail in that stuff. That's fantastic.
This is wonderful. This is the Rutland County Pride float this year, and their theme is Halloween unicorns. Nicely done.
Unicorn skeleton. Which is
yes.
Then you got a pink unicorn running around.
Oh, how cute. I want to put her in my pasture with my horses. She can bring her candy. Oh, look at her filling up the bags there.
I think the kids knew the unicorn was going to give out candy.
Yeah, they seem pretty in the know.
I'm getting good vibes from good messages from Nancy at home. She's saying we're coming in loud and clear, which is always good to hear. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. And the picture looks great.
I want to thank Jim Boughton for donating the extra lighting. It's making a difference.
It really is. Ooh,
and
look at this.
here comes a 1996 Cadillac hearse.
Oh my goodness, would you look at that?
That is done really nice.
It's driven by Andrew Pihota of Springfield, Vermont.
Wow. Blowing fire out the back. That is cool looking.
Wow.
That is really cool. Blowing fire out of the casket. Maybe they can cremate you while they're taking... Never mind. I don't know where I was going with that, but I had to stop myself.
Well, with that, we'll just talk about the Come Alive outside that just walked by.
Let's talk about coming alive instead of going to the...
That's right. They have taken over the Jack-O-Lantern initiative this year. We have a new mystery Jack-O-Lantern, and I believe it has Jack-O-Lantern has a new head.
Yeah, they revamped the head. I think they used the same one for several decades, and it was redone this year.
We'd also like to thank Carrera's Towing and the Sparkle Barn for helping with this.
That is one of the best floats that I've ever seen Mr. Jack-O-Lantern on.
And by the way, the mystery Jack-O-Lantern is Bill Olson, Rutland City Public Schools Superintendent.
See Bill at the school board meetings on PEG TV on the second and fourth Tuesday of the month. Although his tenure is coming to an end, I'm glad they made him Mr. Jack-O-Lantern this year. He certainly deserves it.
It's a wonderful honor, and we should also say that new Jack-O-Lantern head was created by our talented friends at the Mint.
Mint. A lot of talented
folks. So clever
folks.
over there.
They are.
And you can do so much with what they have.
A lot of talented people over there.
Absolutely. All right. We have Pumpkin Royalty. Proctor High School, is this coming up?
Xavier Colte.
And the theme for Proctor High School this year is Trolls. They hope to share their music with you with Can't Stop the Feelin'. We'll listen to that now. I like their troll hair.
Nice. Very good.
Very nice.
I noticed cameraman Andrew Wilson down there is like dancing with the Rutland Stars there. He's getting right into it.
Over there.
Very good.
We have Starlight's Dance Academy coming up.
They do all kinds of dance, tap, aerobic, hip hop, contemporary, lyrical, and music theater.
And they welcome you to come on in and see what they have to offer. Kids look like they're having a lot of fun.
They got a lot of talented dancers on the street tonight for you.
Showing off what they can do.
And right behind them is the Miss Vermont Scholarship Organization. They do a lot of great work also. They've been in PEG TV several times. And
we have Miss Vermont and Miss Vermont Teen.
Oh, she's dressed like a butterfly. That's cool. That's a great organization. I've crossed paths with them a few times over the years, and they really, really do a lot with scholarships to help get people off to a career and help with their platform. They get a lot of great platform. And here comes Stafford Technical Center. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year.
Happy birthday, Stafford.
Of course, we remember we were located in Stafford for a while.
PEG TV had our home in Stafford for quite a while.
9 years.
That's right. And we just had an anniversary, and they just had a birthday.
There goes the Bennington Batman. Bennington Cape Crusader, thanks for coming tonight. It's good, always good to see the Cape Crusader. And there goes a nice, I think that was a Model A, I could be wrong. It's a very nice car.
Here we have Mountain Treasures joining us tonight. Wonderful to see.
Lots of happy kids in the back of that truck.
Rutland County Raiders football coming up here. Glad to have them here tonight as well.
Youth tackle football. They got lots of energy tonight.
And lots of candy they're handing out, it looks like. Boy, that little dinosaur with the pumpkin.
Yeah, you see him in the corner right there.
Kind of in on all of this.
He's really holding his own.
He really is holding his own with all of those bigger kids. And
that is the cutest thing ever.
that little dinosaur is going to maybe need to see the dentist when this is all over.
Maybe.
So cute.
I like the little pumpkin buckets. Everybody has one of those when they're a kid. And here comes the Rutland Audubon Society.
Oh, we love the Audubon Society.
Rutland, a kettle of hawks is their theme.
During migration, hawks kettle or join together to fly in a spiraling configuration. They catch wind thermals and get more lift for their long trips.
That's basically what they did in their float. You can see the hawks catching some air.
Kettling. I love it. What a lovely and unique float that is. Nice to have them with us tonight.
I appreciate their work too. Definitely need our bird wildlife in the world.
They provide a lot of joy and peace.
They do. Here comes 98.1 WJJR, our friends on Door Drive.
Hello, WJJR. Happy to have them with us tonight.
Peg TV's had a long partnership with them, and next car is Cat Country. They have a big following.
Glad to have our radio folks with us tonight. JJR and Cat Country.
Mint Soapbox Derby. A lot of cool looking soapboxes. Plus another shark. That's cute. The dorsal fin is the hat.
That is so cute.
They're all being pulled by the first vehicle.
I love that.
Neat. And you don't have to do any work. That's cool.
They can just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Well, you got to be really soft on the gas pedal when you're doing that, but he's doing a good job.
Absolutely.
Where are we at? This is
This is called
48.
Honey.
Honey.
I'm going to assume that's the name of the band.
All right, let's listen. Battery's dead.
Plug it in where this is. What about this? This cord? You can unplug me.
Suski, does it reach over here?
We lost a little bit of our light there, but we just had Pumpkin Royalty and Poultney High School go by.
Turn them.
And our Pumpkin Royalty is Emma Kelly and Peyton Book. And then now we have Rutland Appliances telling us that even superheroes do laundry.
Really cool looking superheroes there. And see, Spider-Man's got his outfit hanging out.
This is the first time that Rutland Appliances has joined the parade. It's nice to have them with us this year. And coming right behind has got to be Fairhaven Union High School Marching Band. Thank you to our crew here for getting our light back so quickly.
Yeah, the battery went dead and Andrew was quick on his feet to plug us back in.
We were scrambling for a moment there, but it worked out.
Also, I want to thank the rec for supplying an extra power cord for us.
We have the Rutland County Democrats going by. Thank them for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
a few puppies as well.
Election year with the Democrats being with us tonight. Lieutenant Governor Zuckerman came over and shook my hand earlier tonight. He's here.
It's nice that he made the trip tonight. He also came in for our annual meeting this year, so he's been to Rutland a couple of times recently.
Made the rounds at other access centers too, I've heard.
We also have Gerald Malloy, who's here tonight. He's running for Senate against Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Gerald's used PEG TV also.
Yeah, so he's here with us tonight. Appreciate that he made the trip.
You utilizing public access to let folks know about your platform. That's what we're there for.
We have a government channel just for that.
That's what it is.
It's a wonderful opportunity for folks to take advantage of. The Rutland County Republicans will be coming behind Gerald Malloy, celebrating with the theme of Be That Hero. So we had our Democrats and our Republicans all marching together here.
Like together. Nice
bipartisanship,
nice work across the aisle there.
That's right.
Glad to see it.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's our Rutland County Republicans. And they say, together, let's be that hero for families, communities, state, the nation, and the world. It's a nice message.
Yeah.
Nice to have everybody together tonight.
Glad to see them. Abraham Lincoln's here tonight.
Ronald Reagan made it somehow.
Did. I guess Batman's a Republican.
I did not know that. Oh dear.
Very good. Thanks a lot, everybody, for coming out.
Yeah. Well, heck, they know if they come to the Rutland City Parade, they're going to have a lot of eyeballs and people they're meeting.
So, there you go. Here comes Captain America on a 4x4. The Winter Soldier. The first Avenger.
That's right.
Wow, those lights are bright.
Those are some bright lights.
Sorry about that for the folks at home. There's really nothing we can do about that until they turn the corner. We got the cameras wide open so you can see as much as possible, but it doesn't light bright lights.
So is this BMF detailing and dead silent?
BMF detailing. Yeah.
Yes, with their theme of cars.
Yeah, with the racing stripes, the checkered flag.
Cars and superheroes.
Yeah, it's a good theme this year. Nice 60s vintage Mustang waiting on the corner.
We are getting to the end of our parade here, Tom, and I don't even know how that happened. It went so fast.
Had a great turnout, but it did go by fast. All the work everybody puts in, and it goes by fast.
Special thank yous to PEG TV, Mike Rotella and Rotella Kitchen and Bath for supplying our judges stand each year. City of Rutland Department, Initial Ideas, volunteer judges for our parade, all the volunteers who make this parade happen.
Yeah, and I want to also thank again Bendig Paving and Sealing for letting us use this flatbed. Certainly couldn't do it without a place to sit. Nice, safe place. I want to thank our camera crew, Andrew and Chelsea. I want to thank Stephen Wilson for being a tech support for us. Jim Boughton back at the station. Rich Alnicki, technical director. The Rutland County Sheriff's Department for sticking with us. PEG TV board president Jerry Carbine for stopping by and saying hello. Nancy Donahue, thank you at home for sending me all the updates and keeping an eye on the signal for us. It certainly helps to add to our confidence to know that we're on the air. Appreciate everybody coming out, Steph, and we'll just hang out until all these cars from Cars.
Yes, that's right, and I appreciate you, Tom. This is fun tonight. We appreciate all the staff and volunteers helping out tonight, and all the people who came out to enjoy this parade on such a lovely evening.
Thank you, Steph, and thank you to Catherine for letting the entire family abandon her tonight.
Oh, she probably doesn't mind.
Look at these great cars. They look like they are from Cars with the expressions in the windshield.
It is. It's a nice way to wrap up the parade.
Yeah, they did a nice job on that.
It's a good broadcast tonight. If we missed anybody, we're certainly sorry. Sometimes parts of the parade just go by in a burst, and sometimes you can see what's happening and sometimes you can't.
Right.
But we certainly appreciate everyone who came out tonight.
Everybody did a fantastic job at the 63rd annual Halloween parade, and I'm glad Peg TV was able to come here and bring it to you live so you could stay home. And please watch it over and over again on channel 1075 and on our YouTube channel.
That's right. Watch it over and over again until we come back to you next year for the 64th.
We'll be here. Well, thank you very much, Steph. I really appreciate you once
Tom.
again being my right-hand person on my left side.
That's right. We had a good time.
We did have a good time. Well, as the crowd shuffles away, we're going to say goodnight and hope everyone has a happy Halloween and be safe out there. And thank you for watching.
Eat some candy. Good night.
All right, good night, everybody.